Welcome to ALBUFEIRA Old Town. Breaking news, serious questions to answer. I've got a local expert, a viewer who watches the channel and also lives in ALBUFEIRA, and he's got lots of hidden gems to tell you about. Let's take a wee walk. If you're sick of just hearing my voice and me waffling on, the good news is we've got a companion today. Let me show you.
How you doing, Andy? Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you, mate.
You're
Okay.
right.
Absolutely amazing to meet a local viewer here who stays in ALBUFEIRA. How long you stayed here for?
17 years, kid.
17 years, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a wee walk. We'll go down. I'm going to ask you some serious questions, Andy, okay?
Okay, let's go.
Serious questions.
Let's go.
First question I'm going to ask you is, what are you doing in ALBUFEIRA?
I have a business doing groups, so really anything from anniversaries, weddings, corporate, stag, hen do, so really anything between 8 people upwards, helping people out with nights out and activities like yachts and cruises.
Oh, that sounds
really
good, Andy.
anything you
Yachts. Right, okay, so any groups watching this, if you need a really good night out in ALBUFEIRA, it needs to be quite a big group. Yachts, that's your man. I'm going to leave a wee link at the end.
Cocktail making for the group.
Cocktail making, okay. So if you're in your cocktails, this is the guy you go and see. I'm going to leave a wee link at the end to Andy's website.
Thanks.
What's the website called?
PartyAlgarve.com.
Oh, can't miss that. PartyAlgarve.com. That sums it up. Right, let's take a wee walk here. We're having a wee chat. We've already had a few beers. And this is just a lovely wee part, isn't it, of ALBUFEIRA, Tree Line Street. So you've been here 17 years. Where are you originally from?
Originally London, mate. Born East London, but lived most of the time South London. I'm a West Ham fan for my sins, so there you go.
There you go, East London, of course, yeah.
Says it all. Says it all.
Of course, yeah. Right, let's take a wee walk here. We're going to head down towards the square. We'll show you some of the wee local bars and restaurants here. I'm going to ask Andy a couple of questions about ALBUFEIRA since he's with me anyway. First question I'm going to ask you, where is your favourite restaurant? Where would you recommend if you're coming here?
In the Old Town, there really are a lot of really nice restaurants, but on the beachfront, which is known as Fisherman's Beach, there's a stretch of about 6 restaurants. There's one that's called Flavours, which is particularly nice and, in my opinion, the most reasonable. So that would be my suggestion for the Old Town.
Flavours, okay, so I've done a wee video. That's just round the corner from O'Daly's Irish Bar.
Correct.
So I've done a wee video. You would have seen Flavours on the channel. So there is a top recommendation for you.
But I've got to give them an Indian recommendation for you,
Kev. Of course, Indian restaurant. We're going there now. I need to go and get my dinner. Where's the Indian restaurant? Was the best one?
There are 3 that I'd recommend because obviously ALBUFEIRA is quite a big place. There's a place called Indian Ocean, which is up at the top of the Old Town.
I know what it is.
And then you've got a place called the Sizzler, which in my opinion is the best, but a bit more difficult to find. It's just near the McDonald's on the top area, which is in the where the ALBUFEIRA shopping is, in between the Old Town and the Strip. And then on the Strip, there's a bar called Chutney's, a restaurant called Chutney's just off the Strip. So if you're having a few beers, that's the place to go to after that.
Good recommendations. So take a wee note of that, viewers. Okay, visit all these places. Local knowledge recommendations here. Okay, let's take a wee wander. We're going down to the square. What bar were we in earlier on with the 2 beers? What was the name of that bar? Was that Broadway?
That was it was Broadway.
Broadway.
Which is a new one.
It was Rambo that got us in there, wasn't it?
It was Rambo, the man Rambo.
Rambo got us in there.
Rambo's been here a lot longer than the bar has.
Yeah, he's been here a lot longer. Yeah, so we're having a wee chat, and it's always good to speak to people who live here because I was in Ibiza obviously recently, and I was having a wee chat with the guys who work in Ibiza, and they were saying accommodation's really difficult to find. Andy was basically saying it's the same here as well. Maybe not quite at the level as in price wise as Ibiza, but obviously things have changed. You moved here obviously 17 years ago, so
renting.
So probably to rent a 1-bedroom apartment here is probably double the price compared to what it was then.
Yeah, absolutely. I probably spent, it was about 500, 550 euro a month for a 1-bed apartment. Now, if you can find one, that's the problem. You're pushing €1,000 for a 1-bed apartment for a month.
Yeah.
Because obviously so many people are doing the July and August rentals. So it is difficult, particularly for workers, to find accommodation here.
Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky in most places. We were just having a wee chat about ALBUFEIRA. I've got another video coming up, walking down this exact same street, just showing you how nice and calm it is here. And round the corner I've got the square later on, with some live music, the Strip. Bit of a variety, but a lot of people are saying ALBUFEIRA, is it so lively, so busy with stags and hens? And I'm like, well, it's got something for everybody, hasn't it?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. The thing is, there are stags and hens here, and mostly on the Strip, but some in the Old Town as well. Particularly on a Thursday and Friday nights when people are off the plane and have had a few drinks in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But in terms of, there has been some bad press recently, I'm not going to lie. but it really hasn't changed much at all.
I agree with that.
In the years I've been here, obviously with social media, you see one thing and it becomes a bit of a meme, or you know, it goes viral. But in general terms, the Albufeira Strip is still really good fun. Occasionally things happen, but things happen everywhere. The Old Town, again, is still really chilled. And again, you might have some groups, but then there's so many different places and streets and areas that you can go to that aren't like that. And where, I know Kevin has seen a video where Nuno S plays, for instance, on the main bar street. It's busy, but it's busy with people having fun. So there's something for everyone, in my opinion.
I completely agree with you. As I said, I think of all the places I visit, Albufeira is one of the best places. You've got a wee bit of a contrast between the Old Town and the Strip. The Old Town's still quite lively, but the thing I like about it is you can see just walking about here, mixed age group, a lot of families, and it's just a lovely place to be. I think a couple of different streets in the Old Town, a bit livelier than others, but yeah, just a really, really nice place to come to. And I think value for money is important. All the places I've been to recently, I think the value for money here is outstanding compared to some of the other places I've been to.
Well, that's good to hear, but also for any of your viewers, particularly say on the Strip, you have to be aware that there are actually quite big price differentials between the bars. So for instance, at the top end of the Strip, you're probably looking at about $3.50 for a pint or a bottle. Further down where all the kids go and it's the big boom boom bars, that can be like €6 or €7. And as a tourist you wouldn't know because it's only a 100 metre difference, but if you're coming, shop around because there's plenty of nice places. Okay, you're not going to get €1 a pint here, I'm afraid, Pete, but €3, €3.50, not a problem.
Another guest appearance on the channel. I was a bit speechless there, I didn't know what to say there.
I was just wondering if I knew.
You get worried there. Anyway, we lost our track there, Andy. We lost our track there. Quick question, because I know you like live music. Can you recommend any bars for live music here?
Yeah, absolutely. In the Old Town, you've got Vertigo Bar, which has live music every night. You have YOLO Bar, which is a hidden gem, which I think Kev will show you.
We were just in there. You'll see a wee edited video. YOLO Rooftop Bar,
Rooftop
hidden
bar,
gem there,
which is a really nice. But that does like a lot of afternoon live music. And also for bands in the Strip, you've got Wild & Co at the bottom of the Strip, which not many people know has a really good rock band most Fridays, Saturdays. And also a bar called Simply on the Strip, which has live music as a band every night. And then there are so many other bars that have acoustic players or guys doing covers, and there's a lot of karaoke everywhere. So again, there's something for everybody. What's not to enjoy?
Oh, I totally agree with you. So if you're looking for live music, entertainment, you're looking for nice restaurants, the beaches are lovely here as well. I think Albufeira ticks all the boxes. A short flight from the UK as well. Transfers not too bad as well.
Portuguese typical restaurant open right side Zanzi.
Okay.
I have the codfish,
Zanzi.
Bacalhau and the copper stew. Only Portuguese typical.
We've got you on that.
Busy wee restaurants here, aren't they?
Honestly, Kev, you can find a lot more typical, but just so.
I went by here earlier on, it was literally empty now, look at it, really busy. A lot of nice wee stalls here as well.
What are we now, about 8:30 or something? It's this is like the prime time for coming out and eating. The music acts in general will start about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Both the Strip and the Old Town the bars are mostly open till 4 a.m, so you know, take your night as you want to.
4 a.m. here, so 4 a.m, I tell you, that could be a long night.
I'm only 32.
Right, we're coming up to the square, okay. My hotel's not far from here. Albufeira, I'll tell you right now, this is definitely one of the best places that I do videos in. I don't know why I didn't come here last year. I'm definitely going to come next year again, okay, so I'll see you next year. As I said, we're going to come again. You gave me some recommendations for places as well. You can really walk around the Old Town and the Strip. Within a couple of days you'll see more or less everything.
And
it's quite compact. And the marina, I was down the marina, done a wee video there. Some very nice wee bars down the marina as well.
Can I just quickly say something, Kev?
You can, Andy, go for it.
Many of you might know that tragically a Scottish guy lost his life here last week.
Yeah.
On behalf of the ALBUFEIRA community, we all felt for a lot of people, tried to do what they could. So just in case any friends or family or anybody who knows are watching this, I'd just like to send condolences to them from everybody in ALBUFEIRA.
Yeah, 100%. Well said. I mean, that was very sad, that wasn't it? Very sad. Yeah. But yeah, down the square here, as you can see, lots of families. We've got karaoke going on here as well. We've got live music.
Rui.
You know a guy, yeah. He knows everybody. Knows everybody here. Okay. We're going to walk round the corner here. So lots of bars over there. Sir Harry, Vertigo, Central Station up the top is lovely. We're in there as well. You'll see that in another edited bar. The Rock Bar, I didn't realise at one point it shut down for a wee while and they weren't doing live music, but yesterday I done a video past it and they said there's a couple of bands on tonight, so it's looking pretty busy, isn't it? Rock Sports Bar now. Yeah. So Rock Cafe menu and Rock Sports Bar.
I'm not sure they have music there.
Oh, I think they have one.
Have you got a band on tonight? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah, they don't have a band anymore, they just have like singers. And
singers outside?
With the licence.
Oh, right, okay.
So for your pure rock band, you want to go to either Vertigo in the Old Town, or Wild & Co on the street.
So rock bands, Vertigo or Wild & Co?
Yeah, Vertigo just over there in the Old Town, and Wild & Co at the bottom of the strip.
Proper rock bands, and we're just talking just round the corner, and up to the left, the Steps Bar, where you see Martin Jonathan, okay? 10 o'clock every night apart from a Wednesday. So yeah, it's just nice and peaceful down here as well. But yeah, just a street down here, it's going to go crazy in the next hour, isn't it? The street down here is going to go crazy.
Just because of us, Kev?
Yeah, maybe us, yeah. But it's going to get really busy here. I'm going to definitely do a video showing you the live musicians that are down in this street in a wee second. Quick question, Andy.
Yeah.
What's the best thing about living in Portugal? What's the worst thing?
The best thing is obviously the weather, cheap booze. The worst thing is everybody knows each other's business, and sometimes that's a bit of a pain in the...
There you go. Okay, so it's been great getting some local knowledge from an expert here. I'm going to leave a wee link to Andy's website at the end. If you're coming here as a group and you want some luxury excursions, a wee day in the yacht, or you've got some packages, certain bars and restaurants.
Basically we can offer anything for any type of celebration, for anything you need. So with 17 years experience, we do actually know what the good things are to do, and we'll steer you away from the ones that perhaps aren't so great. So feel free to contact me. If you mention Kev, then I'm sure that we can do something for you on the package price as well.
Sounds good. Mention the channel, okay. Well, lovely to have a guest on the channel. I'm going to leave a wee link at the end to your website, and I think we're going for a beer somewhere, probably down here or down the corner, not 100% sure. ALBUFEIRA, so many choices, where can we go? Okay, it's time for a beer. Thanks for watching to the end, viewers, from both of us.
Click the button.
Subscribe. That's right, I'll see you later.
Cheers.